squared, a meter. All right, find the dimensions of the rectangle. All right, here we go. So I'm going to draw a picture, and my area is 65. And what else did it tell me? Anything? Perimeter is 36, and the area is 65. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. So the perimeter is 36. You know, it's like I'm missing one piece of information here. It's like I cut something off, and I'm not sure what I cut off because, how do you do this? If the perimeter is 36, well, I guess we can do this. Watch. We know that 36 is equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, don't we? Yes or no? Can I find the perimeter of a rectangle 2 times the length plus 2 times the width? Gotta use your brain here, okay? So, do I want to solve for length or width is my question. Which one do you want to solve for? Length, he says. Okay, so let's solve for length. We can manipulate this formula, right? I'm going to subtract 2w on this side. I'm going to subtract 2w on this side. I end up with 36 minus 2w is equal to 2l, don't I? Now, I'm going to divide each term by 2. And I get L is equal to 36 divided by 2 is 18. And 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. 18 minus W is my length. Oh, so my length is what? So my length is 18 minus W, and what is my width? W. Oh, so now I have something I might be able to do something with, huh? Yeah, isn't that amazing? Remember manipulating formulas? Now we know why we want to do that, huh? Oh, isn't that cool? So, I can now find the dimensions of my rectangle, right? So I know that 36 is my perimeter, and so if I have, okay, I'm going to do area because area to me is easier. I'm going to do W, so I'm going to let my width is equal to W and my length is equal to 18 minus W, and so I've got W times 18 minus W is equal to 65. Is that my formula for area of a rectangle? Length times width is equal to 65, right? All right, is equal to area. So now what I can do is, let's see, I got 18W minus W squared is equal to 65. All right, I want that W squared positive, so 0 is equal to W squared minus 18W plus 65. Okay. So, what am I going to do now? I could factor or I could use the formula either way. Most people choose the formula at this point, okay, just because it's so easy to do. So, if I've got A is equal to 1, B is equal to negative 18, and C is equal to 65, I've got negative 18 plus or minus the square root of negative 18 squared minus 4 times 1 times 65 all over 2 times 1. Anybody know what would give me 65? 13 times 5. What is 13 times 5? I think it's 65, isn't it? 13 times Yeah, 13 times 5 would be 65. There's my two factors right there. Negatives. Okay? And you watch, I'm going to end up with, so it's going to be W is either equal to 13 or W is equal to 5. Let's see if I'm correct. Okay? So I've got 18 plus or minus the square. It took me a long time to be able to think like that, so don't think that I'm some brain surgeon, okay? Negative 18 squared is what? You guys got the calculators, I don't. $324. 324 minus 4 times 1 times 65, which is going to be what? 260. So all over 2. So 18 plus or minus what do I get when I do 324 minus 260? I'm going to get 160. Is that right? Is it 64? Yeah, that makes sense. 64 over 2. So then that's going to be 8, right? So I've got 18 plus 8 over 2, or 18 minus 8 over 2. 18 plus 8 is 24. 18 plus 8 is 26. 26 divided by 2 is, what number is that? 13. Oh, and 18 minus 8 is 10. 10 minus 2 is
5.
5. Oh, I got 13 and 5, didn't I? And they're both positive, because if I'd had factors that said W minus 13 times W minus 5, I would have had W is equal to 13 or W is equal to 5, correct? When I set them equal to 0? Is that correct? Boy, the brain waves are moving today. So let's see what's going to happen. If I make W 13, I'd have my width is 13 and my length is 18 minus 13, which would be what? 5. If I make W is 5, I'd have 5 for my width, and how long is my length? What? It would be 13, wouldn't it? Yeah? So, either one would work, wouldn't they? Let's see, though. If I do, okay, the first scenario is 13 for my width and 5 here. The second scenario is 5 here and 13 here, huh? Don't both of them give me 13 times 5, 65 as an area? Do they give me 36 as a perimeter? Is the question. They're both the same, so you're going to add 2 and 2, right? You're going to add 10 and 26, which is 36, right? So either way, you could name them either way, 13 and 5. Well, but see, sometimes, let's say I said this was the, I don't know, this is the width of my box, and this is the length. I don't know, I guess. Because you generally think of length being longer than width. You know, some women are wider than they are long. Isn't that terrible? Oh, look I'm recording that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So sorry. So sorry. I'm a big woman. I'm probably wider than I am long. If you went all the way around me and then took that measuring tape, I'm really short. So it's probably me. Okay? All right?